Edmos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. Wow, we fucking found hydrogen. Can you fucking believe it? The planet known for its hydrogen, we found hydrogen. Ploba is the second, and by far the larger, of Antaeus' two gas giants. Active scans by Survey's ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive, solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. We found one of Matriarch Gilliange's writings. Yay us. 2, 3. Come on. Is an enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. We found uranium. Uranium on the floor. Okay, never mind. We can land there, so we'll go back. Hunador is a moderately sized ice world with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryovolcanic processes, though no such activity is currently evident. Trabine is a modest... Golly, there's a lot of text here. Is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Trabine's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances have prevented the development of any biosphere. ExoGeni Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water-ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites, and that's where we're headed. All right, we don't need to bring Rex anymore, even though he's the best. Just bring our partners. Live right now. Please turn off your console. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Whee! No signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Nemesis colony insignia. Rest in peace, big fella. And this research base, that's where we need to go. Oh, my wheels are damaged.
Ready.
Is she laying on him? Cinnamon is my dog, and she's laying on my mom's sheets. Mom was doing the laundry. It must have been dragging them back to her room. Cinnamon's the best. She's my favorite, and I love her dearly. Whoa. That's the button I was pushing.
I've seen this before. Machine cultists. The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it is long gone now.
Very bright. Whoa, hey, $3,000. Whoa. The Exogeny survey team, they were converted to cybernetic classified devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from the Geth territory is a mystery. Did we level up? Yes, we did.
This place looks abandoned.
There we go.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
You think? That's it. There's fucking what, 6 beds here? Just that one. Oops. Kick the door open. It's a trap. Okay. Oh, we have to deactivate the transmitter. Crash nearby. Well, we did it. Go to this debris and call it quits. Get off this fucking rock. Seems to be an alien right here. Scavengers. Ah, fuck. It was only a matter of time before I fucked one up. Didn't matter, but we did mess it up, you know? Alright. Next up. Three more of those. Done a bunch of the gases. Cool beans. Cool beans. We're not gonna go back there yet. We haven't done him yet. So we need to go to the Newton system. Everything is alright. Fuck it. We'll explore the rest of Hades Gamma first, since we're already here. Jar Jar. Jartar is a terrestrial world with trace atmospheres of Krypton and Xenon. Say it with me, folks. The surface is hot. No. I don't want that. What the fuck? Fucking ads. The surface is hot and mainly composed of unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of aluminum, magnesium, and other light metals can be found. Jartar is noted for the discovery of the Leviathan of Dis, the apparent corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. The Leviathan was found at the bottom of a crater by a Batarian survey team and estimated to be nearly 1 billion years old. It disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. Since then, the Batarians have steadfastly denied the Leviathan existed at all, and all the more vociferously when shown recordings of the corpse made by Solarian researchers. Nerium is a terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of ballistic rock. Its most prominent feature is the Elos Rift Valley, a long volcanic divergence zone that stretches across half of the northern hemisphere. And we found something on a nearby moon. Fun fact. And we're gonna look at that one last. Need to go there for a different reason. There we go, I was about to say. Nothing? Okay. An asteroid with some lithium. That's a good song. Greymar is a Pokemon and an icy terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Dum-ba-da-da. Its surface is mainly composed of frozen ammonia with deposits of tin and other light metals. When exposed to sunlight, Greymar's ammonia can melt, forming equatorial seas of the toxic chemical. This has allowed a profusion of simple fungus and lichens to evolve in the low-energy environment. A byproduct of their metabolism causes them to glow very faintly. While the light of an individual is insignificant, large patches seem to reinforce the light from another, and are visible from space. And it's a dark type of Pokemon. Raisha is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium and ammonia in its atmosphere. During the brief gold rush to Clinsal, a few companies established an infrastructure for helium-3 skimming and deuterium mining on Raisha's icy moons. When Clinsal proved to be less wealthy than expected, the facilities were stripped for parts and abandoned. And we found stuff, and we found Turian goods on board. Alrighty. Clinsal has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity. But Clinsal had only an average level of mineral wealth. Valuable, but hardly worth the Russian expense. Moreda Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was technically not illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. Alright, speaking of... Hey, we keep getting the achievements. Look at him go! Uh-oh. One down, one to go. Well, two to go. She's also a criminal. We're gonna get money from her and betray her. Yeah. Or we're not. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really feel like looting this anymore. Wait, how many? Oh my gosh, I gotta do it 3 fucking times? Alright. Alright, so it's a door to nothing. Glad I wasted my time. Okay. Not openable. Just declaration. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ah ha ha! Commander Shepard! Figure out how to open the doors, dickheads! let's go. Why is that still there? We already killed it. Are we missing something? Alright, whatever. We're just moving on, I guess. Oh, I'm not facing the direction I thought I was driving in. Alright. Not much. Never seem to get a lot. Ba-da-da-da. So even though it's right there, the actual thing is over here. That one's not gonna work. Why'd I even try it? Of the one medallion. Now we gotta go to the, what, den system or whatever? Which I thought we had already done. I'm sorry. Where did I need to go? The Han system of the Gemini Sigma. Diamond hit me. Paraven is a small, unremarkable rock world. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of aluminum. Paraven's low mass has left it tidally locked to the star Han. If there are any resources of value, mining stations could be established on one of the relatively temperate Twilight Band. And we found one of the writings of the matriarch. So far, we're up to a good fucking start. Bar Cthulhu is only distinguished by its moons. Several dozen of them have been sculpted into the likeness of an and arthropodal alien race not yet known to Council science. Radiometric dating suggests the moons were worked over 500,000 years ago. That's cool. Timeless is a large rock world. It's got atmosphere of hydrogen and carbon monoxide. The frigid world's crust contains extensive deposits of uranium, carbon monoxide, and occasional loads of naturally occurring plutonium. With a total mass of more than 4 times that of Earth, Palantinus should have a significantly thicker atmosphere. This unusual feature has flagged it as worthy of scientific investigation, but the need for expensive amounts of radiation shielding has deterred interest. And we found beryllium, which was the answer. It is mostly comprised of ice crystals. Huntington has an exceptionally powerful magnetic field which creates strong radio interference through the intersystem. Warning, level 2 cold hazard. Mavigon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. The surface is frozen. It is mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. The planet has a rudimentary amina-based life, mainly concentrated around geothermal vents deep underground. Severe storm cycles are common. Due to limited visibility, navigation may be difficult. We got 2 points. Can't put it into charm, so we're gonna move on, buddy. Come on. Just let me take a direct path. The way I want to go. Directly up a mountain. It's gold! Them gold in them bar heels! Want to become famous? By followers and viewers. Big follows com. Well, I just appreciate it, but I'm just gonna ban. There we go. I know those are all bots. Obviously, they're all bots. But what if one of them is real? Just like, no, I really believe in my product. It's just, don't you want to buy followers? Isn't that fun? Just knowing that you didn't amass an audience by yourself, you cheated. League of One. Which, I mean, whatever. It's all fucking random anyway, right? Like, it's fucking algorithms and it can be just all about the right person, so to speak, right big streamer finding you. It's like, oh, I'm gonna raid him, and then boom, there you go, right? And people stick around. Who knows? Who's to say? Consistency is key. That's the only thing I know. Put that in quotes because I don't know anything. And I don't really care too much. I just like to do it. I just like to sit here, play video games, and talk. crack jokes every now and again. You know? In it for the love of the game, man. Okay, that's once not worth, but thanks, I suppose. Alright. Just over this ridge. Mountain, whatever. Whew. There we go. Thank you. Overjoyed to learn that the two scum are no longer a problem. It does get picked up. Oh well. Oh well. fucking door. Over here fucking following an arrow that's not actually pointing me anywhere. There we go. Now what? Alrighty. We've already fucked around over here. Now we need to go to the Horsehead Nebula, but first, let's go to the Ming system. Explore the Ming system since we're in the area. We've been here. Have we been here? Faintly with infrared. That doesn't sound familiar. If there's a planet to scan, then we sure as hell haven't been here already. We have not fucking been here, despite my brain thinking we have been. Over to the radiation and heat. Landing on Parag's sunward side with anything less than warship-grade shielding will be fatal. Parag rotates at a retrograde to the rest of the Ming system, indicating it is likely a captured body. 2 surveyable planets. A League of One medallion. Okay. And we haven't been here yet. And there's nothing in the asteroid field. Oh, hey, 2 surveyable planets right next to each other. The Worthington is a colon cross-modular of human design. It's shut down. Have we not fucking been here?
Looks like the ship's deserted.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning.
Clearly not.
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps. That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
Okay. Well, that's not a problem. We have the shielding to deal with that.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
Uh-oh.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
Leave him alone until we know more about
You are
what's-
right. Better to just...
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Damn. Shame.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Damn, Julia. Sorry, Julia.
That was the compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
Sorry, buddy. Oh. Oh, one of y'all got hit. Yeah, return to the Normandy. There ain't shit here. Alright, well, gotta go to that horse head thingy. Where is it? Oops, not you. The Fortuna system. Alrighty, don't want to go there. Magnolus is a rock terrestrial with an atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trace amounts of helium. Scans reveal ancient lava plains on the surface, implying a geologically active past. The crust consists of sulfur and basalts. Basalts! But the planet's mass suggests a core or iron. A core of iron, and heavier materials. Cursory drill coring suggests the possibility of simple subterranean life. Scanning the planet, you discover the Breeze damaged, but no survivors. They did bring back a Rokam outpost insignia. Our data on Wentenia is very limited. When the system was charted by the Alliance surveyor Coupe, only a small unmanned flyby probe was spared for the distant world. It is a small rock and ice planet with trace atmosphere of krypton and sulfur dioxide. Nobody's more detailed survey suggests the frozen terrestrial may be a suitable target for mining. While it is largely water ice, mapping of mass concentration suggests it has a core of pure aluminum. We can survey this planet. Thermalon is a frigid world with a thick nitrogen-argon atmosphere. The crust consists of silicates and various unremarkable ores, but is surprisingly rich in phosphates. Since the atmosphere lacks free oxygen, the phosphates are relatively pure and could be of value in the manufacture of fertilizers and incendiary ammunition. And we found some plutonium. Alrighty. Amaranthine is a chilly rock with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its frozen surface consists largely of light titanium and aluminum oxides, with deposits of thorium and other heavy metals located in the deep crust. Amaranthine, why did I put an M in there? Amaranthine was named by the human poet Sofia Cabral during her tour of duty during the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe. Under the dim light of the red dwarf Fortuna, the survey of this world is lit in rich twilight blues and purples, even at midday. Which means we probably won't be there at midday, so we don't get to see it be pretty. Shepherd. Time to start climbing these rocks.
Ready. I go from never failing them to fucking failing every like fourth one or every fifth one or whatever. But it happens when you don't just let it happen. It's when you try to think it like, oh, if it did B, it's gonna do blah 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 next. Like, no, just let it do what it's gonna do, and you just react. Oh yay! Galatena colony insignia. It's very old, apparently. I think I went to the back. Whoops. Hey, we just got $4,000.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Those men deserve to die.
Not if I can help it, Commander. Under my leadership, this there will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
This gang has a reputation for drugs.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps if I disband the gang, I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see
You
this
won't.
gang.
I'm not so foolish as... Now, if you'll excuse me, my men...
Fair enough. See ya. I don't know why that's still there, because we're not going to do it. We're down on this fucking planet. Take over your dumbass planet. Alright. I think it's time. Delayed it long enough. We got fucking story quests to do. Side quests don't expire. I still want to put that off because it's gotta save the colonists on that one. It's not easy, I don't think. Jar-4 is a closed-orbiting hot Jupiter hydrogen-helium gas giant with clouds of airborne silicate and deeper layers of sodium. In composition, it is extraordinarily similar to 51 Pegasi planet Bellerophon, one of the first extrasolar planets discovered by humanity in the late 20th century. Despite its great size, Jafar is actually rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star Hawk has caused its atmosphere to expand. In fact, Jafar is so low mass, it is tidally locked to Hawk. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant hurricane force winds. Chloroplon. Fuck you. Barely a sentence, not even worth my fucking time. Priscilla is a terrestrial world so small it cannot retain even a trace atmosphere. The surface is frozen and composed of magnesium silicates with carbonaceous deposits. In the recent past, a pirate band from the Terminus systems carved a message into the surface using ship-based laser weapons. In 100-meter wide Batarian syllabic, the message proclaims the military prowess and virility of one Captain Zaish. A smaller postscript alludes to the questionable parentage of all humans. Nameta, with a density 1.4 times that of Earth, it is obvious that Nameta is rich with heavier elements. Mining could be extremely profitable, though the lethal heat and high gravity would make initial development costly. Given the political instability of the nearby Terminus systems, investment is unlikely. Alrighty.
Sounds familiar.